thermal sound wave.
c.truth, thermal Soundwaves. We here in MoCADA in Brooklyn celebrating 30 years of Video Music Box. All types of people up in here today. People with afros, fades, baldies, all that, man. People with blazers and baseball caps. It's all good, man. But listen, we got Ray Dejon. You'll usually see him all over Video Music Box as we're getting distracted here by Kev Lawrence. But we got Ray Dejon here. You usually see him on Video Music Box doing the hosting, holding Ralph down for what, 20 years now?
Yeah, 20 years, yeah.
Now everybody know how you got your start on Video Music Box, man.
I was on another show called Dance Tracks USA First. Used to come on 1 day a week. Ralph was coming on 6 days. My goal when I initially got on Dance Tracks is to get on Video Music Box. I needed to get some experience under my belt. I wanted Ralph to see, because Ralph paid attention. Ralph would see what the other show was doing just to make sure that he was a few steps ahead of Dance Tracks, because Ralph started before Dance Tracks. And this other guy kind of replicated what Ralph was doing. So I went to Ralph 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. One time it was busy during the holiday season. There wasn't enough hosts to go out because Ralph had so many gigs, so he said, I'm going to give you a shot. He put me on Tasty Tuesdays because I had a different look than Tuffy and Big Sam.
What kind of look was that?
Sam.
What kind of look?
Well, I had a smoother look. Yeah, that was like the bad boy days, with the dressing up and stuff.
You had the big silk garbage.
I didn't have the aluminum suits on.
Space suit.
I kept it smooth. So he put me on Tasty Tuesdays, and that was all slow videos. So when we were on 6 days a week, we had Nervous Thursdays, Tasty Tuesdays, Reggae Fridays. Saturday was anybody. We would all alternate on Saturdays. So that's how I got on the show, man. The rest is history.
Absolutely. Does anybody know where Crazy Sam is?
Not sure. He might be. I mean, we hear from him from time to time. He might be in L.A. I think he was doing something over there with some record labels in L.A.
And let us know exactly what Video Music Box and what Ralph McDaniels means to you.
If I had to summarize it in a nutshell, I would say he is 85 to 87% the reason why there is a visual experience today on an urban hip-hop level. He's the first person that took a risk to show this. Since we are the #1 market, this is where trends are set, whether it's in LA or if it's on the East Coast in New York. This is where people pay attention to us. And so people were paying attention to Ralph, and he created this hysteria behind a visual to document music, and people went crazy. So I think that he is a pioneer. He is a major, major contributor to where hip-hop is today. I think every artist that came behind some of our newest hip-hop artists, like Kool Herc and everybody else, should always pay homage to Ralph McDaniels.
Absolutely. And when do you bring the comedy shows back to the theater, man?
Well, comedy shows, it's crazy. Ralph had the music lane, I have the comedy lane. I said, when I was working with Ralph, I had the popularity from being on his show, but I didn't want to do anything like what he was doing. I wanted to do something different, and I got into the comedy thing, which was separate from what Ralph was doing. Now we're together doing comedy and music, where we have once a month at the Brooklyn Museum, we bring Video Music Box and comedy together under one roof. So Ralph is the VJ, so he VJs videos, and then I do the comedy. So it's like a collaborated effort between Ralph and I. I'm doing that. I'm doing stand-up comedy at the movies, at movie theaters.
Stand-up? You're a comedian?
I've become one. I'm not afraid to say that now. Like, over the years, I've developed a whole comedy routine where I can do an hour myself. And, I've always been an idiot when I was younger, so it just all came together. And I developed a set. After all these years, hosting comedy, you have to be funny, or else you'll go down.
Definitely, man. So you heard it from Mr. Mustache, Ray Dejon.
Hey, that was good.
We here at MoCADA in Brooklyn celebrating 30 years of Video Music Box. We'll be back with some more, yo.
Yo, you heard it from Tupac.